Kuzma had 23 points, hit 2 late big three-pointers. How happy are you to see him kind of rebound?
I mean, it's only a matter of time. Only a matter of time, and it came at the right time. You know, playing against a tough team this year. They've played some extremely great basketball this year so far, and it was great to have you know, the Kuz that we know was capable of. And he was just very patient. You know, took the shots that came to him in that first quarter. He really got it going, and then he finished it off.
Phoenix was sublime behind the three-point line. How'd you guys keep your composure defensively?
That's just been us all year. You know, in that third quarter, it was back and forth, back and forth. Nobody could get a stop. But we felt in the fourth quarter, if we just buckled down, got 2 or 3 stops, then we can kind of break open the game, and we did just that.
You had that kind of over Bell and Dwight. How much more does that help you guys when you get that kind of production?
I mean, that's what we love. I mean, we got a two-headed monster at our center spot, and we're in a league now where guys don't play, you know, the big fives as much, but we do. And our big fives are extremely good, are extremely athletic, extremely physical, and extremely smart as well. You know, so you know, to have that effort that they gave tonight, you know, started with JaVale, and Dwight gave his great minutes as well. So it was perfect.
You guys went small for those last few minutes. What was the key to getting some of those key rebounds that you got on the glass?
Just go get them.
What changes for you when Rondo comes back? How much does that help you to get out the ball some more?
It's something that I'm accustomed to. I could do either or, you know. But when Rondo is out there, gets me off the ball, I'm able to get it to 4 without the ball, catch it with a live dribble. And he's also a facilitator, guys who can put people in position throughout the whole possession. So you know, it's definitely great.
What has Anthony shown the team so far about it? You know, dealing with whatever his body going through and still playing all these games.
He wants to play. He wants to play, and we just have to pick it up. You know, for him, when he's showing that grit, he's showing that what he, you know, playing, you know, with injuries, there's no reason for any of us not to be able to be out there as well. So, you know, he's been showing everything.
You guys have 39 assists tonight. How big of a focus was?
In the right spots at the right time. I was attracting a lot of double teams in the post, getting it kicked out, and we just made the right passes on the weak side. And, you know, that last 3 was all because of AB's offensive rebound, getting that offensive rebound, kicking it out, and Kuz got that 3. So, you know, he played it. You know, Kuz was just at the right place at the right time, but he was very patient tonight, you know, and it was key for him.
You guys talk so much about the depth on this team, how it can be anybody in a given night, but how important is it, or do you think it is important for Kyle to be kind of that reliable third scoring option on this team?
He is that, and, you know, we know that. Everyone here knows that. It starts with me and AD, but Kuz is a huge piece of this puzzle. And when he can give us that effort. You know, we're not always looking for the 20 points or, you know, whatever, but, you know, just him being in attack. You know, him being in attack, him looking for his shots, you know, in the floor of the offense like all of us. You know, but he's just very key because he can give us a night like this where he can get 23 or he can get us 30. You know, we seen last year where he almost had 40, I believe, or he did have 40. Was he on his way for 50 last year against Detroit at home? He didn't play in the fourth, right? Yeah. Got a good memory. So he's capable of doing that.
Could you sense him over the last couple of weeks, Kuz kind of getting frustrated with, you know, conditioning, getting the legs back, shot not falling?
I think that's all of us. That's all of us. When the game is taken away from you, and you come back, you know what you're capable of, but your body is not quite there yet. You know, your timing is off. That's what anyone that wants to be great and put so much into their efforts, into their game, and into their mind. You know, you want it back right away, but it takes a little bit. It takes a little bit, and you know, he definitely was a little frustrated, but you know, he's definitely showed today why he stuck with it.
Fun one in the desert, guys. The Lakers battle the fast-paced young Suns and come away with a win. The Lakers just 9 turnovers. They shot 54% from the field, 40% from 3, and a season-high 39 assists. And it was this close of a game. I'm going to come back to get your guys' thoughts because we're going back to Phoenix. Kuz is back, and he's with Mike Trudell.
All right, Kyle Kuzma, you just had some words with AD and LeBron a couple of moments ago. Anything you want to share?
Nah, they were just happy for me, that's all. Yeah.
You've been trying to find your rhythm. So what happened on those 2 3-pointers? What were you looking for? How'd you get them to go down?
I mean, I've been finding my rhythm all season. I mean, you know, obviously haven't had a lot of time, but I feel like every single game, if you watch, you know, I've been getting better and better with my rhythm and timing, and, you know, it kind of clicked a little bit. I know I can shoot, and that's what it is. So.
Phoenix kept hitting threes. You guys were missing free throws, so it seemed like you were in control, and yet they were right there. What about those plays down the stretch? What are you guys trying to show with a bounce back from the previous loss?
Just being patient, trying to get stops on the defensive end. Phoenix did a hell of a job of making us work all night, but at the end of the game, we kind of clamped in, got stops at the right time, and made timely shots.
Avery Bradley had an offensive rebound on a three from LeBron. You end up getting that one, and then he makes the extra pass for the corner three. How big are plays like that from guys like Avery?
Big-time plays. Coach always preaches, trust the next man, and, AB did that with me, and, AB's a scrapper. He's a dog. He, crashes sometimes when he shouldn't, when he should get back, but, he made a big-time play and helped us win the game.
Last thing for you then, Kuzma, what are you learning about what your role has to be on this team? What do you focus most on?
I just got to do me. That's all. I got to, play like Kuz play. And, hopefully I can get back to that and keep it going. So,
thanks, Kuz.
Yep.
All right, guys. Kyle Kuzma, a couple of big shots in the fourth quarter. The Lakers win 123-115, fourth straight road win.
In the words of Kuz just has to play like Kuz plays.
Exactly.
We're going to get to Kuz in a second. I just want to talk about that fun win, James. It's funny when you look at the box score. It looks like it was a game the Lakers just rolled, but Suns, the way they shoot the threes, they stayed in the game, and the way the Lakers shot free throws, as Mike alluded to.
Yeah, it was a fun game. It was almost like playoff intensity. After the Lakers lost the last home game to Toronto, this was a good test for them. And I thought this was a well-played game all the way through by both teams. Phoenix has been playing extremely well. I thought the 39 assists, getting the ball, moving around. To me, Caruso and Bradley did some very interesting things. You won't see it on the stat sheet, but I thought Caruso got in Booker's head a little bit and forced him to commit some bad fouls and stuff like that. But I just thought not turning the ball over, playing a good team ball, and, Kuz getting his groove again. I just thought it was a well-played game. Rondo coming in early, stabilized the team, getting some assists, 7 assists early. It was very impressive.
Yeah, the whole team played good. They moved the basketball, which is the most important thing. That shows with the 39 assists. And when you play on a team like the Phoenix Suns, who shoots a lot of threes, because they shot, 38 threes tonight, which is a lot of threes, and shot 43%. That's what they do. And for the Lakers to grind out a win with them doing what they do and being one of the best performing teams from the three ball and being one of the best assist teams in basketball, and for the Lakers to match that is the sign of a championship team, because you have to go in teams that's going to be playing you. Because every time the Lakers walk into an arena, they're saying, this is our championship team. This is the team that everybody says is going to win the championship. So they're going to get their best game, and they got the best game tonight, and the Lakers held strong.
Yeah, I thought the bench was great tonight. But, Ali, I wanted to ask you this before you jumped in. There was a stat that you were kind of monitoring throughout the night that ended up being huge.
Transition defense.
Yes.
It's been the biggest focal point all season long, and it was especially coming into this game. I loved what Frank Vogel said. He said the message in the film room over the last day or so has been that failure is a necessary ingredient for growth. And the team has been getting away with a few wins lately despite not playing well in transition. So that focal point continued to be reiterated. But then you pair with it just the focus and the attention to detail, because offensively it was about attacking the glass. Phoenix did what they needed to do from beyond the arc, but the Lakers were able to be so dominant down low, and when it mattered most, they hit the threes, which helped to make that difference. But the transition defense set the tone from the very beginning.
We showed that graphic in the pregame show. At the top of the league in terms of transition offense and fast break points, Phoenix Suns. At the bottom defending it, Los Angeles Lakers. So something had to give tonight. So the Lakers did a really good job there. I do want to talk about Kuz, guys, because it seems like he's finding his stride in fourth quarters. You remember the Bulls game, even the Toronto game, he was a big part of that comeback. But tonight, scoring 8 of his 23 in the fourth. But guys, three-pointers are what we talk about with Kuz. He dipped to 30% from 3 last year, Ali. He was 3 for 23 going into that Raptors game. He's now 6 of 13 in his last 2.
Well, the one thing that Kuz continued to say, even in that post-game interview, is that he's been finding his rhythm and his flow. The one thing we all know is that his confidence never wavers. It's just a matter of actually finding that rhythm, and then the points will come. The one thing I loved about Kuz is in that first quarter, he's the guy that kept the Lakers in the game when it could have gotten out of control. And then down the stretch when it mattered, the shots that didn't fall in Toronto, or against Toronto, excuse me, they fell tonight, and in a big way on the road.
And Rob and James, we talk a lot about these first few weeks that these guys, yes, the Lakers are 27th in three-point shooting. But they're going to start to fall because you're going to get these kind of looks with AD and LeBron on the floor. But when you watch those highlights right there, it's that